is abortion? Abortion is the deliberate termination of a human pregnancy, most often performed during the first 28 weeks of pregnancy. Abortion is a very controversial topic in our society. For every topic, there are always two sides, and for abortion, it's either being pro-life or pro-choice. What do these mean? Pro-life means to oppose abortion. Pro-choice is a socio-political movement in the U.S. supporting the view that a woman should have the legal right to an elective abortion, meaning the right to terminate the pregnancy. According to a 2016 article written by the NARAL Pro-Choice America on prochoiceamerica.org, being pro-choice means protecting women's access to safe, legal abortion. It also means working on ways to help reduce the need for abortion, like improving access to birth control. And it means supporting women who choose to carry their pregnancies to term. My purpose is to persuade you to be pro-choice. My two arguments for being pro-choice is that women may not have the right necessities to take care of a baby, and being pregnant can cause medical problems and risks to the mother. My solution is to educate more women on the choices they have. Women who get pregnant may not be in the right place to have a baby to take care of. A mother may not have the right necessities, such as enough money or a stable household, to take care of a child. That is a decision the mother must make on her own. According to an August 24, 2000 article written by Joyce Arthur on Pro-Choice Action Network-Canada.org, the pro-choice movement and abortion providers are in the business of protecting and respecting women's rights, their moral autonomy, and their choices. We want every mother to be willing and every child to be wanted. We are pro-women, pro-child, pro-family, and pro-life in the true sense of that term. An argument could be made that maybe if the mom does not have the right necessities to take care of the child, then maybe the child should be placed in foster care. But did you know that there are more than 500,000 children living in foster care in the United States? According to a 2016 article written by the American Academy of Pediatrics on pediatrics.aappublications.org, children in foster care have disproportionately high rates of physical, developmental, and mental health problems, and often have many unmet medical and mental health care needs. So therefore, putting a child in foster care may not be the best idea. Pregnancy can be a very complicated process. For women, sometimes giving birth can be very detrimental to their health. A lot of women will develop health issues either during their pregnancy or after giving birth. According to an article from April 2016 by Professor Marianne Knight on healthtalk.org, there are many complications such as preeclampsia, hemorrhage, which is heavy, uncontrolled bleeding, blood clots, and sepsis, which is an infection that can develop before or after the baby has been delivered. Having a baby can affect the mother and the baby as well. Many mothers can also have a high-risk pregnancy. What does this mean specifically? According to an article by Eunice Kennedy Schreiber, National Institute of Child Health and Human Development on nichd.nih.gov, a high-risk pregnancy refers to anything that puts the mother or fetus at increased risk for poor health during pregnancy or childbirth. A pregnancy is considered high risk if the mother has chronic health conditions such as high blood pressure or diabetes, or if she weighs too much or too little. You may argue that even though some women have medical problems, not all women in the U.S. have these problems. But did you know that complications are becoming more common? According to an article published October 23, 2012, written by Amy Norton, called Birth Complications on the Rise in the U.S., Study Finds, on HuffingtonPost.com, between 1998 and 2009, the rate of serious complications like heart attack, stroke, severe bleeding, and kidney failure during or after childbirth roughly doubled among U.S. women, according to researchers at the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. This is a troubling statistic, and I hope that someday that number will decrease. Pro-choice is a lot more than just a movement to let women choose. It's also a movement to help educate women on all things related to pregnancy. According to an article written by Joyce Arthur on Pro-Choice Action Network-Canada.org, the pro-choice movement supports and works toward preventing unwanted pregnancies, reducing abortion, promoting contraception, educating women and youth, and ensuring families have the necessary resources to raise healthy and happy children. Pro-choice is all about making people informed about every option possible. According to an October 2002 article written by Feminist Women's Health Center on fwhc.org, they say, "We feel pro-choice is a complex process. It's not just about abortion, but about birth control, or having a child. It's all about the reproductive choices. It's access to information we need, can gather and understand, and can reach our own decisions without interference. If people have more knowledge about the subject, then we can hopefully lessen the number of abortions. One place that offers these kinds of services is the National Abortion Federation. According to their website, which is prochoice.org, they provide resources for women seeking abortion care, initiate groundbreaking educational programs for healthcare professionals, protecting providers and patients from anti-abortion violence, and developing a pivotal pro-choice advocacy role to represent the voices of abortion providers and women who have chosen this care. My two arguments for being pro-choice is that women may not have the right necessities to take care of a baby, and being pregnant can cause medical problems and risks to the mother. My solution is to educate more women on the choices they have. I hope that all of you will be on the side of pro-choice and support a woman's right to choose the right option for her. I leave you with this quote from Margaret Sanger: "No woman can call herself free who does not control her own body."
Yeah.